Hi, I'm Robin Eagle Sage, author of The Financial Alchemist and the CD Soul Love and Interactive Meditation. I'm here today because I'd like to help women in particular, because what I'm seeing in readings is that so many women that have diseases today, serious illnesses or minor illnesses even, that the cause of these illnesses is sexual abuse or rape, or what my spiritual guides call infringement. This infringement comes from so many different places, and what we have to remember is that women's bodies are typically less strong than men's bodies, and for this reason they can become threatened very easily. So this sexual abuse can come in the form of verbal abuse, which isn't exactly sexual unless they're talking about some sort of sexual issue, but there are so many different types of threats that a woman can suffer from, and she might not even know that she is frightened at the time, and she may be covering it up and trying to be tough. And so when I look into many different women's bodies, trying to discover what is the cause of their disease, I find this fear. And so I wanted to address this fear and demonstrate and show women how they can heal this fear. So whether they were abused sexually on a physical level, or incest, rape, or it was more energetic, such as one thing I saw in a reading this week was when the baby girl was little, someone pulled down her pants and spanked her bottom, which you might think, well, that's normal, right? Many parents do that to their children, but it was a male doing it to a female baby, and for her it was actually terrifying, absolutely terrifying, the feeling of having your pants pulled down against your will. And you think, well, it's just a child, what do they know? Well, that's like saying, well, animals don't feel. It's the same type of thing. They absolutely do feel, and they absolutely do know, and they absolutely are and do feel threatened. And that threat turns into fear, and that fear can last a lifetime or lifetimes, and it does turn into physical disease. So what I would like to share with many women, or men who want to share this with their women, is to do a healing technique, and that is to visualize or feel the threatening feeling. And if you're just walking down the street on a sunny day, you're probably not going to feel this, but when you can get into a space where you can feel your pain and your fear, go into that pain and fear, close your eyes, really feel it. Remember, what was it like when you were a baby and your father pulled down your pants, or someone pulled down your pants, and you felt so exposed and humiliated and horrified and threatened and terrified, and then they physically hurt you on top of that. So you go into that feeling, and then I'd like you to see it as a color. So imagine that fear as a color. It might be black or brown or something like that, probably something pretty murky or gray. And I'd like you to imagine that you're holding that fear in between your hands. See it as the color and the fear. Feel the fear. See that color transforming. Ask it to transform into a feeling of safety. This is what you want. This is the key. Safety, security. So you simply ask the energy, say, I am no longer willing to house you in my body, especially because you're causing so many problems and diseases in my body. So I would like you now to transform into the feeling of safety and security. And I kid you not, it is that easy. You visualize this energy turning into safety and security, and you will most likely imagine seeing it turning into a new color. So that new color is obviously the color of safety and security, and it'll be a different color for different people. So this is my teachings for today. Please use this tool. It is highly effective and can completely turn around your cancer or whatever disease you have, because most likely it is coming from the fear and the threat of man. at one time in your life. Many blessings to you all. This is Robin Eagle Sage, Medical Intuitive. Good luck.